This is a clip from a recent Pops live stream or video. Make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss the next one.
All right, the next film up is one that I enjoyed right from the get-go when it dropped in theaters. We actually have talked about it here on the channel. We did a talk hard on it. We actually had director Ron Underwood on with us. That's right, Tremors, 1990, 35th anniversary this year. And I'm going to be completely honest with you. I watch this movie every single year. It's one of my favorite sort of creature films. It's probably my favorite cultish creature film, meaning one that didn't make any money or one that was considered like a box office failure. It's probably among my favorite that are in that category, even though I think, obviously Jaws, I think, is the best creature movie. It's obviously, it was a phenomenal blockbuster and all of that.
That's what I like. Graboid! That's it, Graboid! Jesus, Walter. We're gonna be sorry you don't give it a name.
Tremors, for me, the fact that you have this unique set of characters who are now thrown into the situation where there's some sort of creature. I don't even know that we understand exactly where they come from, as they're basically the desert town of perfection is under siege, and you get all these different characters that are trying to survive till the end.
Bixby, and you got to get the police up here, and you got to step on it.
Consider it stepped on.
And everything centers around Val and Earl, these two little handyman guys that are basically just trying to make their way through life, trying to figure out also how maybe they just get out of perfection. And you meet them, you understand how they live, you job to job, struggling to make cash. They bicker amongst each other, but obviously they have each other's back. And you have all this massive setup for character stuff.
Well, I'll tell you, nobody handles garbage better than we do.
They meet this scientist, Rhonda. She's out there working on her graduate student geology project, and she's doing seismology type work and discovers that these graboids are creating these big tremors. That's what everybody is picking up on.
Senses seismic vibration. It can hear every move we make, especially on this rock. It's a perfect conductor.
That means we're stuck. That pisses me off.
Meantime, the two boys run across a construction site and some dead bodies, and they run all these different things before they discover that one of them actually had grabbed the truck. And then you end up with this whole series of events where they're trying to figure out what are they actually up against. It's played for levity at times, tension and darkness at other times as people are, getting found out. You got a couple of interesting little jump scares and like what is actually going on kind of moments. And of course, they also don't want to approach anything from the same perspective, right? Because Earl's older, little wiser, definitely more cautious, whereas Kevin Bacon's character, Val, it seems like he's more knee-jerk reactions. He doesn't quite know what he's doing, but he's also very heroic.
Good luck, shithead.
Don't worry about me, jerk off.
You also get the survivalists, Bert and Heather. That's right. This is Reba McEntire. Such a great performance from her. Michael Gross playing Bert, and they are these gun nut survivalists. It is by far an unforgettable performance from the two of them. They are phenomenal.
Broke into the wrong goddamn rec room, didn't you, you bastard? We killed it. You got that? We killed that mother humper. Come back.
And I love the fact that we have just great practical effect work that just kind of keeps working its way through the film. We get all of the different things that are happening that imply a lot more than what we actually see. And it's all just based on the performance of these characters. Can they pull it off or not? Can they make everything work? And I think that's why I've always enjoyed this film. Now, again, maybe not the best film in the world. Maybe it has some mixed reviews. I don't know. I feel like the legacy of this film is actually way greater than its original reviews. For me, this is a solid 4 out of 5. I watch this all the time. I don't really have any major issues with the script and the story and the fact that we don't even have to have a lot explained on what is actually the reason that these things have attacked. And I also know there's a ton of other Tremors films. God, I never watched any of them. I think I might have seen pieces of them over the years, little here, little there, but I don't own them. No interest to really have anything ruined for me. I even know there's talks of a TV series coming, but I'm also very, very skeptical. If it doesn't have Ron Underwood involved, I feel like I'm not sure I believe it. But that being said, the character work, the fact that we have so many great practical effects built around the right type of tension, I love the performances from everybody. I think that they have really bought in very well of the kind of like the world that they're in, and that they're in these sort of ridiculous threats and scenarios. Of course, Victor Wong is in this as well, who I, of course, adore because he's in like Big Trouble in Little China. And he obviously was, he's in the Last Emperor movie that I haven't seen, which that was a big issue in 1987. But Three Ninjas, he's been in a lot of stuff. So, again, it all is these characters. It's the fact that Val and Earl are so great. Bert and Heather are so great. The action, they pull off this ridiculous graboid special effect thing. And I know it doesn't always age great for folks. I get it. But for me, I'm there. I'd watch it. And I don't think Mrs. Pops, I even asked her, I just watched this one. I don't know how she'd come down on watching Tremors. I think she would probably be open to it and could laugh along with some of it. But yeah, for me, that's my take on Tremor. 35 years, guys. Oh, hit me hard thinking that it's been 35 years.
Well, it just suddenly hit me, you know.
For